What's up, guys? Mirror's Play Switch here, but part two. You guys left the first one, so back at it again with the second rebuild random rebuild challenge. So as you see, these are the awards. We went over it the first year. Actually, no. Well, yeah, we did. Okay. So yeah, we made the playoffs. This is all the teams, all NBA first, second, third, the rookie, the defensive. We got Rudy Gobert make it all first. Okay, I believe. I went a little fast. Alright. But we made the playoffs. Wait, did we? Oh, yeah, we did. We had the third seat. And then, so here, I was changing the rotations. I was giving my starters a lot of minutes because I wanted them playing the most minutes in the playoffs because, like, they've been good all year. So I'm like, we're going to have to give them the most minutes out of everybody. So, you can see me taking away minutes for some people. And I'm giving them to Paul George, our best player, and De'Aaron Fox, because De'Aaron Fox been popping off. So we gave him more minutes. We took away minutes from Marvin to give De'Aaron Fox more. So we were going against the Rockets, and you already know this team is good. They got Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and yeah. So as you see, it's a back and forth game, but we come off with the dub. And yeah, the box score: Paul George with 39 points, De'Aaron Fox with 22. Marvin Bagley with 16, and Paul George had 2 steals. James Harden had 36.7 and 12, a double right there. Russell Westbrook with 25 points, 6 rebounds and 7 assists. That is impressive. But compared to Russell Westbrook, he drops out like almost every night. Sometimes a triple double. I mean, well, he does. He's a walking triple double. And game 2, this is a I was gonna say a blowout. That's how it looked at first, but not. Paul George with 42 points. And what's the name? 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and 5 assists. James Harden dropped 30 points. Russell Westbrook did now have the best game, honestly. 16 points. He missed 8 shots and 0 for 5 from 3-point. That's not the best game, to be honest. And I was going to adjust the game plan because James Harden he kept scoring high point games, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna mess with it because we've been doing good. So I didn't mess with the game plan. As you see, we're at their court. We take the lead, and there we go. We win by 13 points. James Harden with 30 points again. Russell Westbrook with 24. That's way better now. 33 points for Paul George and 1 steal, 3 assists, 7 in rebounds. De'Aaron Fox with 31 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal. They both played 36 minutes. Fred VanVleet, 2 points, 1 for 7. We gonna have to work on that. That was not the best at all. And it's game 4. We could sweep the Rockets here. We're at their court. It's a back and forth game in the first quarter. But we take the lead and we win by 32 points, sweeping the Rockets. We're the first team to advance in the second round. Russell Westbrook with 19 points. James Harden did not have the best game. He missed 8 shots. That's not bad, but 13 points. That's not James Harden numbers. We used to James Harden dropping 30 every game. 13? That ain't Chief. De'Aaron Fox with 31 points. He's averaging 20 points a game and 25 points in the playoffs. That's very good, especially for a young star like De'Aaron Fox. Charlotte advances. That's surprising. Philly the first seed in the East. And then next, I believe I was not paying attention. I believe we were going against the Lakers this round. Yeah, we're going against the Lakers. And if you know the Lakers, you know they're big too. Well, they're a dynamic duo. AD and Paul George. AD and LeBron James. So I put Paul George on LeBron James because he's our best defender. Plus he's way taller. I didn't know who to put on AD. I was gonna put Marvin Bagley, but I believe I had him on the bench. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna mess with anything. I'm gonna see how it goes. So this was our starting lineup. Going against the Lakers. And the Lakers are a very good team. As you can see, I'm giving my starters the most minutes. That's what you should do, especially in the playoffs. Make sure your starters are playing the most minutes. We're at their court. So I'm a little scared, but we beat them in the first game. Then we're still at their court. And then LeBron James dropping 32 points. It was a close game. They lost by 1 point. So luckily we didn't blow that. He had a double double. Paul George with 37 points. He's popping off. He had 2 steals and 1 block, so he was clamping LeBron James. So game 2, they take game 2, 114 to 108, I believe. Yeah, no, 109 actually. Anthony Davis was going off this game. So was LeBron James. LeBron James dropping another double double. Paul George. Oh, Paul George with 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals. 4 assists, 3 steals. So at this point, AD was popping off. So I was thinking, like, what should I do for AD, especially game 2? He was popping off. So I was looking at our best defenders to put on AD because we had to stop him. But I didn't know if I should put Rashawn Holmes or Marvin Bagley on him because, as I said, I don't really watch them like that. I'm a Celtics fan myself. I mostly watch Celtic games. That's one of the craziest things you'll probably hear somebody say. I don't know. But yeah, I only watch the teams I'm really interested in. Because I know, like, if I'm watching the Lakers, I know they're going to put on a good game. Even though they lost to Portland in game 1. So yeah, as you can see, I put Marvin Bagley on Anthony Davis because I thought he was a good fit. They want De'Aaron Fox playing 31 minutes. And I was like, no way. I wanted to give De'Aaron Fox more minutes. So that's what you can see me doing right now. Taking away everybody minutes. Giving my starters the most minutes. I know I say that a lot, but like, you know, this is what you really got to do. If you're trying to rebuild somebody, you got to make sure your best players are playing the most minutes. So, as you can see, we're at our court this time. They take the lead in the first quarter. We're down by a lot. And then, as you can see, it's a back and forth game. At the last moment, we come back. And we win by 4 points. That was a very close game, especially in the fourth quarter. They took the lead in the first 2 quarters. And Paul George dropping 42 points. Dion Waiters dropping 28. LeBron James dropping 25. Anthony Davis dropping 14. Marcus Morris dropping 11. Dwight Howard dropping 10. And so yeah, that was a close game. And I believe we're at our court this time. So I'm just looking at the rotations once again. I took a little bit away from De'Aaron Fox. I don't know why I did that. But yeah. But apparently De'Aaron Fox was in on fire, so I think that's why I took it away from him. And then it's a 3-1 lead, and we don't blow those. So we're up 3-1. Paul George with 43 points. Paul George has been popping off in the playoffs. In real life, no, not at all. But I mean, it's a fantasy world. It's a simulation. So yeah, he dropped 43 points. LeBron James dropping 16. That's not very LeBron numbers. But hey, it happens sometimes. This what's the name? Game 5. Yeah. No, game. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Game 5, I believe. It's a back and forth game. They're up by 3. We're it's a tie game. We go to OT. And we win by 6 points. We're beaten. We took the Lakers out. Okay, so right now the Clippers 3-1, and we took Paul George. So Paul George is going against his former team. But when you say the Clippers, you think about one person specifically. That's Kawhi Leonard. So obviously, I had to put somebody on Kawhi Leonard because this man probably will drop 40 on us without even caring. He'll do it without no mercy. So that's what I put Paul George on Kawhi because once again, he's our best defender. He's one of the best two-way players in the league. But right now, you know how that's going. I rebuilt the rotations. They want to give De'Aaron Fox 34 minutes. I'm okay with that. Our bench is looking pretty good, so I didn't make no more changes. And here we go, game 1, and we're at their court, so I'm a little scared. But it don't really matter. They have home court advantage, but we're still a good team. We don't really need home court advantage to win, and we win by 32 points. Game 2. Actually, yeah. Kawhi Leonard dropping 25 points. He had a good game. He was 1 for 5 from 3-point. It's not very good. DeMar DeRozan, 8 points. He played 37 minutes and with 8 points. Not even 10. 8. Um, you know you gonna have to work on that. If you're playing for 37 minutes, dropping 8 points, you're gonna have to work on that. But once again, I know he won't do that in real life. It's a simulation. But yeah, we going in game 2. De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, as you can see, they keep changing up the rotations by itself. So I'm looking if the rotations are messed up or anything. If I have it on auto, but no, I don't know what I keep happening. Let me know down below. Does that really happen a lot? But they kept what's the name, messing with the rotation, so I had to rebuild it. So game 2, we're at their court again. They have home court advantage, and I didn't we don't play games around here. Okay, if you're doing a rebuild challenge, you cannot play a game. That is cheating. 1 game you play, 1 minute you play, 1 second you play. That's cheat. Okay, we're up 2-0. After this, we're on our court because they had the first 2 games at their court. So it's time for us. De'Aaron Fox dropped a 25 point. He had a double-double, 25 points and 14 assists and 8 rebounds. That's impressive. And I actually go to look if what's the name, that was a record, but nah. 14 assists is a lot of assists, but surprisingly, it wasn't a record. More people dropped a lot more assists. I don't even know what's the name. People drop. Well, I knew obviously people drop 20 plus assists, but I didn't know for the Kings. So they have the lead third quarter. We're down by 10. Oh no, we're up by 10. Excuse me. I'm looking at the left side. We win. I thought we were down. We're not the Clippers. We're the Kings. So yeah, at this point, I'm pretty confident. Everybody's on fire. Actually, is everybody in the rotation on fire? Oh no, I didn't check. So Celtics are up 3-0. We're up 3-0. Paul George with 26 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. He actually didn't get no 7 rebounds defensively. It's really good, but he didn't get no blocks or steals. LS Kawhi just had a bad game, or he ain't taking no shots. And last year, as you can see, they were 39 and 43, and we were 54 and 28, I believe. Well, Celtics make it to the finals. Let's see if we can make it to the finals next. We're up. We don't blow those. And as you can see, we make it to the finals in our first year of rebuilding. And now, the Celtics is really good. Look at this roster. And I'm a Celtics fan myself. I'm not being biased or anything, but it's safe to say the Celtics are really good. So, we got Kemba, Tatum, Brown, Hayward, Smart. Smart is a great defensive player. Want me to land for the rookie, Enes Kanter. He plays for the Celtics, but I'm sorry, a little bit. Sometimes he talks too much. Just saying. Man said Zion Williamson was a Julius Randle with hops, but I mean it really don't matter. I don't care. So as you can see, we're going against the Celtics in the finals. So I'm a little worried, but hopefully the simulation has my back. I'm gonna go fix the rotations here because I know Kemba's a short player, but surprisingly is really good. It's not wrong with short players. Short king stand up. Well, game 1 of the finals, we're at their court, but we have the lead. We don't blow those, and we take game 1 by 5 points. Actually, they actually came back. Kemba dropping 40 points, 10 threes. Tatum 23 points. He only missed 3 shots. That's a very good game. What Fred VanVleet coming off the bench with 29 points. His second time in the finals. He said I want another ring. So he went out there and dropped 29 points for the boys. Let's go, baby. So at this point, I didn't know who to put on Kemba Walker because I didn't want to mess up the things. But so that's why I just put it on auto because he was dropping 40, so that definitely concerned me. It's a close game. It's a back and forth game actually. Fourth quarter, we're leading by 18 points. So let's go. We take game 2. Tatum with 27 points, 3 from 8 for 3, and yeah, Bagley with 30 points, Van Vliet with 10 points. I don't know, is that a huge downgrade? Let me know in the comments. As you can see, the Celtics, they beat us at our own court. They take game 3. It's one loss, so I'm not really mad. Tatum with 35 points, a double actually, 10 rebounds. Kemba Walker had a terrible game, but Tatum, he came to show out. Not just Tatum, Hayward, 18, 4, and 4. Some great numbers putting up. And it's a back and forth game, as you can see. In the first quarter, they had 35 points, we had 33. And it's a tie game in the third quarter. It's a 1-point game, a 3-point game now, 4-point game, and then it's a 5-point game. They take both games at our own court, just like we did to them. Paul George with 36 points, 4 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers. Great game. Jaylen Brown, this time he was showing off. He hit 6 threes. I'm not saying Jaylen Brown can't do that, but he hit 6 threes. So Paul George played 34 minutes. So at this point, I'm really concerned. I'm trying to give De'Aaron Fox, Paul George the most minutes. I know I keep talking about De'Aaron Fox a lot, but like the way he been playing, come on. So I put Paul George as our number 1 scoring option because he been playing good. Plus he's a good 2-way player. As you can see, they take game 5. At this point, I'm really concerned. I'm like, nah, we take the first 2 games. We can't blow this, y'all. Kemba, Hayward, Brown, Tatum. Going crazy. So after this, I put Paul George our first, De'Aaron Fox our second, and Marvin Bagley our third, I believe. We're at our own court. We had 31 points in the first quarter. As you can see, we said we are not losing in 6 games. We're going in game 7. We're forcing game 7. We're going to win. Because that's what we're here for. We're not here to go to the finals and lose. Alright? We're the Kings. Come on, we're supposed to be the Kings. Our name is at this point is clickbait. In real life, how your name's the Kings, but you suck. It's just like the Warriors. You suck. So I had to fix this our offensive focus and stuff. It didn't really at first it didn't really matter, but we were in the finals. We didn't want to lose. So as you can see, Mark Bagley with 25 points, 2 threes, 3 for 4 from free throw, 9 rebounds. Kemba Walker, 19 points. Let me know how y'all think about that. Is that Kemba numbers? Is that really good? 19 points. So that's decent for me. As you can see, we're down, and the Cinderella story is over. The Kings, in their first year, they go to the finals. They fight their way through. As you can see, Gordon Hayward finals MVP. They fight their way through everything, and we lost. The Cinderella story is over. But that don't mean we gotta stop. It's not a 1-year rebuild challenge. We're gonna keep going until we win a champion. Okay? Until I see every player on the team with a rank, we're not stopping. Okay? So we're going to year 2 the draft lottery. I'm just looking. The Pacers have the number 1 pick. We have. I don't even think we have a pick. This staff signing. I believe. It's not showing, but I believe we signed somebody good, cause we fired Luke Walton. He's not a bad coach. How y'all feel about Luke Walton? Let me know in the comments. But he didn't fit our system, so that's why I fired him. I need somebody that fit our system, cause y'all know we run balance. If y'all see episode 1, if y'all did not, check that out. Cause if you did not see episode 1, you will will kind of be confused with this episode. So, go to the draft. By the way, the draft in real life, Timberwolves have the first pick. Hopefully they get Anthony Edwards, LaMelo. They better pick Anthony Edwards, okay? Cause they better. But I'm not a Timberwolves fan, so I really don't care. As you can see, Anthony Davis declines his player option. So has DeMar DeRozan. Y'all know me. Go big or go home. Well, no, y'all don't. But go big or go home. So I don't. If we have enough money, I'm gonna sign Anthony Davis. And as you can see, we don't. Even if I did offer him that, he's not gonna accept that. So that's why I didn't even bother negotiating a deal with him. Well, yeah, guys. Weird Play Switch here. If you guys like this video, please like the video and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Let's try to get this video to 10 likes. It's Weird Play Switch, and I'm out.